Alright, now you need to be ready because we're going to have lots and lots of people coming down this area. The ancient waters and whale area are going to be popping now that the baby whale calves are born. I know you have your doubts. You don't really sell a lot in this little corner, even though you're next to the really cool little whale statue. I mean, look at it. Who wouldn't want to play with that thing? We even set it up so it sprouts water. That is just fantastic. And there's a drinking fountain. That is the only drinking fountain, sir, in this entire zoo. And you are the lucky salesperson who gets to be next to the only drinking fountain in this zoo. That, in my personal opinion, is fantastic. Oh, good. Look at her. She's checking out the fish. This is fantastic. Yes, people are starting to come down here, Intern, and I have fantastic news. Here, come along, come along, come along. So, you know how we have the very happy birth of Duchess's baby. Now, we had some pilot whales. Okay, no, that is possible. I was worried that wasn't possible for a second, but you can get through there. We had some pilot whale babies born, and we had the little baby whale shark born. And the baby whale shark being born is actually what finally got all of the people who are in charge of the grants confident enough in us to bestow upon us a very important duty. Look at the beautiful sharks, whale sharks, whale sharks. Oh, look at the little pilot whales. I can see them under the little... Oh, dang it, hang on. Hibotus 2 has beached itself. Again. You're just paranoid. You need therapy, Hibotus 2. Goodness gracious. But yes, so the whales. Oh, now that the calves have been born and they're frolicking, and look at them, they're so cute. And the names that you came up with. There were so many fantastic names, Intern. It was very difficult to pick among some, but don't worry, the pilot whales are going to breed like mad and soon be filling up this entire area. So we named the little boy Jester, and we named his sister Princess for our pilot whales. And then our lovely, let's see, where'd you go? Come here, come here, come here. There we go. And then for Duke and Duchess's son, we named him Squire because he did indeed prove to be a boy. I had some pretty fun girl names lined up that you have given to me, but don't worry, all of those fantastic names are still on my list, and next time we have some whale babies or our next whales, we'll be sure to use them because we do have a very sacred duty that is about to be bestowed upon us. You see this entire empty area? Well, they want us to put in this empty area, get this, Intern, a humpback whale. A humpback whale. When have you seen a humpback whale in a marine zoo, huh? I've never seen one in a marine park. This is going to be a really important duty. Apparently it was hurt during an oil incident, an oil spill. And so we are going to be in charge of setting up an area where it can recover for a while, probably a few months, maybe a year. The injuries are a little bit severe, but not bad, nothing we can't patch up. And it will be the star of our show right here. And then over here, hopefully, if we have enough money left over, we have gotten the A-OK to put in the orcas, which I know you have been desperate for so long. For so long, Intern. Oh, I'm so excited. So we're going to have orcas over here. We're going to have our amazing humpback whale over here. Ah, look at our jellyfish. I mean, this is, we're starting to get through here. We're starting to get this area taken care of. So this is pretty fun. I'm pretty excited. And this is, you know, got to stay on schedule, got to stay on time, because soon, pretty soon, I'm going to have to move on to the endangered species zoo that I have been drafted for. So that's going to be pretty exciting. No time to waste, I suppose. Goodness, and there's still so much work to do over here. I mean, there's like nowhere for guests to sit, nowhere for them to buy cool stuff, and they're starting to kind of stroll this way. We're gonna have to really set up some things so that people can be entertained. In fact, I have an idea. You know what people need, Intern? What is the #1 thing that we always need to provide for everyone? The restrooms, that's right. Somewhere for them to go to the bathroom. So let's see, which bathrooms do we want to use? There's quite a few different layouts. I think we'll just go with, let's go ahead and go with the Paradise bathroom set yet again. Because people like it, you know, it's some nice little palm trees. Who doesn't like palm trees, honestly? I think we'll set that up back here. Maybe, kind of tucked in the back. Yeah, we'll kind of tuck it in the back right here. You know, guests are led by their bladders, so it is important to start with some of the practical things, as boring as it seems. But I'm pretty excited. Our Florida Panther is doing great. We're really proving to everyone that we can take care of some pretty special animals, which is why we are the first and only place in the world to be put in charge of a humpback whale, which is kind of a major deal, actually. I bet there's going to be interviews and everything. Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that. How good are you at interviews, Intern? Do you want to handle those for me? I'm not really one for like public speaking. That's kind of, I can't imagine the kind of stress it might be on you to have to talk to hundreds of different people every day. No. That might not be my jam. I don't know if I'd be very good at that. Alright, let's see. I mean, I'm more one for plants. I do great with plants. Maybe if I talk to hundreds of plants, then I know what I'll do. When I get in front of the camera, I'll just pretend that everybody is a plant. And that will make me happier. That will make me feel confident being able to talk to everybody. Hopefully I won't say something silly like, oh, so how are you getting your fill of chlorophyll today? How's your chlorophyll? Getting plenty of sunlight? I totally would do that too. Alright. You know the drill. You know, it really is a lot easier to decorate a zoo once you've figured out the kind of flower pattern that you're going to put down. Alright, let's get those over here. Kind of lighten them up a little bit. There we go. See, so now we've got a nice little bathroom kind of tucked in the corner. We'll set up some nice pathways. Let's see, come here. You. Oh, look at these ferns. Let's do lots of these ferns. They'll be one of our major plants. And we'll need a ground cover plant over here too. Ooh, look at those. Actually, let's just use these as a ground cover. I'm a sucker for ferns, I'll admit it. And we do have some interesting news. The mahi-mahi, we have approval next to our... Look at that. We don't want people seeing that. Let's cover that up with something. We'll cover that up with something in a minute, I guess. Have to find new plant to stick over there. But yes, we have gotten approval over next to the otter area to put in some islands. So we no longer are restricted when it comes to the island animals to only having aquatic animals involved, or semi-aquatic animals. We have approval, which is kind of exciting, for a cassowary, which is not the most delicate giant bird in the world. So we'll have to be careful when we're around it. But yeah, so it's been such a challenge doing a marine zoo, and it should be really fun changing things up in a little bit to go to an endangered species zoo. I wonder if they'll let me near the pandas. I wonder if I can prove myself for the pandas. But don't worry, intern. Of course you're going to be able to stay on. I'm pretty sure since you've been here since the beginning, people will let you stay. Our administration staff will put you in charge. You can help take care of all these amazing animals. Alright, let's see. Let's just tuck these over here. Aw, man. I feel like I should put a bench over here. I would totally sit back here in this little fern grotto area. It would be amazing. This is where I would eat lunch. Surrounded by whale song and beautiful plants. Oh, how could I resist? There we go. Look at that. You can never have too many plants. I don't care what people say. You can't have too many plants. Okay, maybe you can sometimes have too many. Even I'll admit that. One time we had a mushroom explosion over at the zoo that zookeeper Ben and I maintained together, which is also another wonderful learning experience. He teaches me so much about how to build and maintain a zoo. It is absolutely fascinating what that man knows. He is a true expert at zoo maintenance. So if you ever want to take some classes, he does host classes, does some tutorials on how to run a zoo, and you should definitely check those out. Definitely helps. Look at that. Look at that. We have one of the best greenhouses in the nation, if I do say so myself. We should probably put some lights back there so people can find their way to the restroom. So let's see. Yeah, maybe... Yeah, tuck this over here. Like, Oh, that's good. There we go. Just some little lights, and then we'll put a light back here for our zookeepers who need to get back there, because that's kind of the back entrance. In fact, I should have been keeping an eye out for that. Let's see. Nope. That's not what we wanted to do. So let's scoot these over, intern. Oh, sorry, ferns. You might have to be relocated. Oh, so sad. Always so sad. Alright, and then let's get this over here. And it's just going to come straight back, because that is where we are going to let our zookeepers walk through so that they can maintain the back of our Humpback Whale arena. Oh, and there's so many things we can add in with the Humpback Whale. I'm pretty excited. We'll be getting a female too. So I don't know if she's pregnant. That would be too lucky. And actually, I don't know if I want to take on that much of an obligation. I mean, a pregnant humpback whale? This is the first time we're ever even getting one in the water, or like in our our area too. Let's see where it is. Right there. Mm-hmm. Zooplankton. I mean, isn't that just amazing? One of the largest creatures on this planet, and it eats one of the smallest creatures on the planet. If you think about it, it makes a lot of sense because zooplankton are so prolific and because they're so easy to bloom, to have just these blooms of zooplankton. You can just swim along and gather a whole bunch of them up, but that just still amazes me. Oh, this should be amazing. I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited to get this beautiful girl here in our zoo. So let's go ahead and get her little home kind of laid out. All right, we're gonna have the concrete walls right here, so she's got a sense of privacy. I mean, this is gonna be huge. This is gonna be a huge area for her to have privacy, to swim. I mean, this whale is gonna be huge, so anything smaller than this is just an affront to her nature. It's gonna take up a giant portion of our zoo, which is gonna be pretty cool. So let's see. Let her just have all of this. All of it. Boom. A little bit more. We might tuck it in for some view. No, the viewing areas can be tucked in over here. That's fine. Oh man. So much water for us to maintain. Is this big enough? I don't know if this is going to be big enough for her. I don't know. I feel like this is too small. Too small. And yet I think it'll be okay because it is a pretty large area. I don't know. It is a humpback whale. I want it to have more space than just having to pace back and forth, but I think for the purposes of only keeping it long enough for rehabilitation, this should be okay. We'll have to see. Let me know, Intern, because we can always make it larger. She's going to take priority. There we go. Yeah, she's definitely going to take priority. Alright, good. And we can add a few things in here. I heard that we might get some hammerhead sharks to mix in, actually, which should be pretty interesting. I don't think the hammerhead sharks are going to mess with the humpback whale, so it should be fine. Might even put in some of our sea snakes that we have breeding so prolifically in there. Might toss them in here, too. Maybe even some deep sea jellyfish. That should be fun. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're doing this. I can't believe we're actually going to get a humpback whale. This is going to be kind of amazing. Alright, let's see. And we're gonna get some large rocks tossed in. As usual, I know that there needs to be a limited amount of greenery. As sad as that is. That's okay, we can just put lots of gardens out on the outside where people can sit and watch her from inside these amazing gardens. Lick my wounds of not having enough plants. That's fine. There really aren't that many plants where she's from, so that would be really silly. And besides, the greenhouse budget does get a little bit excessive at times, I'm aware. There, that should be good. We really want to keep things simple for her, not too overwhelming. Let's see, there we go. We can toss some deep sea coral in here. We can make it deeper. I think we're definitely going to make this deeper. It's kind of amazing, one of the biggest creatures in the world. And yet we're able to throw together, thanks to the wonders of modern technology and lots of practice at running marine animal enclosures by now, we're able to throw together a home for her rather quickly. That really does amaze me. Okay, we're putting this stuff on top. Just kind of gonna let it float around. This is more for all of the other animals that we'll have. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know, actually. You know what? No. I want things to be even simpler. Can I do this? Do this, maybe? Interesting. Looks like we're having this... Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, I think actually I don't even want to have these plants floating on top. There's going to be something about the humpback whale being in here, providing enough of the simplicity and the beauty. Let's see. Yeah, there's going to be nothing. See, I'm being good this time, Intern. I'm making sure that we're only going for things that would be in her zone. Being very good. Maintaining control as hard as it can be. There we go. Alright. Still a little bit... Still feels a little small for her. All right, let's make it bigger. Don't look at me like that. I told you this is important for her. She takes priority. It's not what's easiest for the zoo, it's what's easiest for her. So we're gonna make this huge. We're gonna give her a nice gigantic viewing area. Nice huge swimming area. And the upside is that we can add a lot of other creatures in there with her. Oh yeah, there we go. I feel much better now that we've basically doubled her space. There we go. Come on, there we go. Alright, Intern, you know how to do this. Just carefully, don't let the water out of where we want it. Whew! Good job. See, you're a pro at this. I know you're going to be able to handle anything that gets thrown at us. Might need to reconsider where we were going to put the orcas too. And we were told that we can use this as a natural space for certain species of turtle and other fish to breed, but it's not recommended to have the guests climb up here, unfortunately. So, we'll have to think about that. Also, let's move this compost building. We can hide it behind the islands that we're going to have scattered over here. This is pretty exciting. These are some of our major projects. It doesn't look that beautiful being a giant tank, but that's because it is lacking its gorgeous inhabitant, who, once getting in here, will be the star of the show, attracting people from all over the world to watch as she beautifully swims through our little marine area. Aha! A bump! Alright, do you have the shovel, Intern? There we go. Get rid of the bump. And let's come down here. And down here. Good. See, we can put a little garden like right here. And people can enjoy a little garden right there. Since they can't enjoy plants inside of the deep sea. Such a pity, if you ask me. Yes, we might have to see what we can do with this area. Might have to see. Good. Wow. Wow. Alright, Intern, are you ready? Are you ready? I'm kind of nervous. Kind of nervous, but I think we can do this. Let's make sure she has everything that she's gonna need. Lots of lure buoys. Lots and 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 lots, because zooplankton needs to be everywhere. And let's put in a few more rocks, just kind of scattered about. Like that. And maybe some of these. It's just so simple. It's like, can I at least organize the rocks so they look like a garden or something? Have to be good, have to be good. A little bit more deep sea coral, just so we have something with a little bit of color. But yeah, no, this is meant to be simple. This is meant to look simple and elegant, so that when she is in here, she's just the only thing people's eyes are really drawn toward. There we go, 3 wide, so we can put some nice little arches in here and some benches. Let's see. Tuck a couple clam bubblers in here. Oh goodness. She doesn't need any particular shelter. She's got her food. Oh man, what should we name her? Oh my gosh. Deep breath. Alright. Just a couple more things before we unleash her on our public. Because we do want, since she's injured and we're trying to rehabilitate her, we don't want to make her wait too long. There's those. And we're some benches. Definitely want to get some benches in here, so that people can rest. Sit and rest and just admire her. Because she is going to be a beautiful addition to our zoo. And let's do this little pattern that we did down there. Over here. Whoops. Yeah, over here. Pretty sure that's what we did. Yeah, it is. And then grab these. Because we need to make the area nice, so that people want to walk down here. How did we do that? We made it look really cool on the other side of the zoo. How did we do that? Was it 2 and 2? Yeah, it was 2 and 2. Okay. Scooch them together. Scooch them together. Put some little ferns together. There we go. Actually, I like those as little bench dividers. That way people can have a little bit of privacy too, if they just kind of want to sit with their family on one bench. There. Nice. And we'll put that right here. Scoop this over. Alright, let's put this here. Want to make this area look somewhat nice, so we will be adding to it over time. Hopefully, we'll have enough space to make an equally large orca tank. There's those. Their whole area is starting to get really finished off. The zoo's looking great! Okay, and then I think some marine arches kind of scattered in here will be the last thing we do to add the final touch. Okay, right here, right here. Right here, right here. Whew, lots of building work today, Intern. Not as fun walking around cuddling the little... Oh, seahorses! I almost forgot the seahorses. We're gonna have to add those guys in here somewhere. Oh, little seahorses, they're so cute. Alright, where are we going? I wonder, should we use the underwater path? Probably. Just to make it a little more solemn, a little more like, here you go. You're in the deep sea. Feel your deep sea-ness. Actually, I think we need to use these carefully because we don't want to block, now that I'm looking closer, we don't want to block anything. They're a giant circle, isn't that fascinating? Alright, put that there, and there, and there, just to get people kind of started as they wander down here. Put the donation box right here. And let's add her in. Let's add her in and see what happens. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, there's a humpback whale here. No way. Oh. We'll make the water deeper for her. Oh wow, where'd she go? We'll have to add the lights so we can find her. How do you lose a humpback whale? Oh wow. And we'll have to add water filters. I mean, these are things I totally forgot to even think about. How's she doing? Is she doing okay? Does she feel alright? She's playing with the clam bubbler. I think she's okay. She seems happy. She seems to like it. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that we have a humpback whale here. That's so exciting. Okay. Let's see. I want to see. Yep. Good. Okay, good. Alright, and then we are going to come back here because I can't believe I forgot to put in her filters because she's going to definitely need some filters to keep her tank clean. I mean, she's huge! Of course she's going to need filters to keep her tank clean. Let's put in a couple right here. And like that. Where is our gates? We're going to put a gate in so that people don't wander back here because they do not need to mess with her. That is a major no-no. Wait, stop that. There we go. And then we are going to hire a new zookeeper who is going to be in charge of taking care of these guys, this lady, and these guys. Alright, and then let's get some of the lights so that people can see what's going on in here. And we'll lower her water so she has even more swimming area. Much better. Much better. Whoop! Peerless Posters produces high-quality wildlife posters and art prints. The company is looking for a photo of two bottlenose dolphins performing the water walk trick together. We're okay. We don't really make our animals perform anymore. We're moving away from that and more towards education and conservation. Look at this. This is an amazing tunnel. And you can see straight in here. Look at her go! She's so energetic. I had no clue that they were so fast. Or so energetic and happy. And hopefully people will walk down here and see her amazingness pretty soon. Oh, this is amazing. There's a humpback whale in our zoo. Oh, she just got us totally soaked in water. That's amazing. Look at her. Oh, she seems like she's calming down, getting used to things. Let's just climb in and swim around with her. Oh, wow. This is worth having. I am glad we gave her this much space. I can't imagine having given her any less space than this. Where'd she go? She just disappears in the water. Whoa! Careful, intern, careful. Don't get smacked by accident. Oh, she's beautiful. She's just beautiful. I think she thinks she's a dolphin. Oh, wow. It's amazing. Watch her disappear into the water and then come back. That's amazing, because it makes you think about how big the ocean is and how there's hundreds of her out there, and they just, I mean, you stare at the water and you would never guess they're out there. This is fantastic. What do you think, ma'am? She's going to use the bathroom, but I'm sure that people are going to come over here. Yep, she's going straight to the donation box. I think they're going to appreciate having this beautiful, what the heck, penguin stalker. You are one derpy shark. Get in there. Get in there, penguin stalker. Oh my gosh. Well, next up we should definitely take care of our amazing sharks because they deserve a little bit of attention too. But our whale area is certainly expanding and it's looking amazing for it. Look at that. The way we're putting down these arches almost remind me of whale vertebrae too. Man, we're talented. Whew. Alright, intern. Well, let's go get some lunch and then we will come back here after a little bit to continue work probably on our shark area. It's the end of the year soon too, so you should go get some Christmas stuff done and hopefully we'll have our end of the year bonuses come in. Whew. Well, I will see you then, intern, and I'm sort of stunned. I can't believe we actually did it. We actually have a humpback whale. That just kind of blows my mind. Alright, so I will see you later, intern. Bye-bye.